Hello, welcome to Strange Humors with Miss Saida. So we are going to be going through the Bari sax part. We have had a couple sectionals on this, so I know that you are getting to be really solid on your parts here. But let's take a look. I'm just going to go through everything because there are some tricky rhythms and, oh, sorry, that's my cat. And the 5/4 or 5/8, excuse me, can be a little challenging. Unfortunately, because I'm at home, I don't have my saxophone to play for you, so I'll just be clapping the parts. So looking 2 measures before F, we come in, right, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. At F, we have this rhythm several times throughout the piece. We have it at F, we have it at M, we have kind of a version of it before O, and a couple other little places of having it just like half of the rhythm. So to break down the actual rhythm, 1 E and a 2 and 3 and, right? 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 1 and 3 and 1. And that is the letter G. Then measure before H, we go into 5/8. Notice again, at H, there are trombone cues for the first several measures, but that measure before H, you will be playing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ba. Then where it says play in parentheses, you'll jump back in there. Kind of an odd rhythm there. So you have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, ba, 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 right? So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. So if I count it slowly, if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2 and 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 3, 4, 5. Make sure that you are thinking about the 3 versus 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. But you're not making the 3 so long that you're late to the 2. Ba 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 da bee da boo da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba. Then at 101, going into 3, that transition, like we've done a couple times, ba da ba 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 da ba, 1 and 3, d da 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 da, into I, where we go back into 5/8. Looking at the measure before I, we have the 4 even notes in 3 beats, 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a. So those 2, 3, 4s, 1 in and 3, back into I. So if I were to like say, well, you have 2 measures before the 3, 4, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, da 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 da. Da 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 ba 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 da bum ba da bee da do da 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 ba 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 da ba da 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 at J. So take some time in here, pause this video, go through and play what you have going on here so that you can really take a look, really make sure that you are getting that. Then at J, we just have these simple 8th notes, 1 and 2, the rest 1 and 2. Then the 4th time, instead of 1 and 2, we have 1 E and a 2 and. So da da da, rest 2, da da da. Make sure you're looking at the articulations. We have marcato, staccato. So really like a da 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 with separation is what we're looking for there. Then going into M, again, we have the same thing that we already had at F, right? 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1 and a 2, and 3, and 5. Then again at 160, we go back into the 5/8. Make sure that you catch that at N. Again, those are trombone cues for the first 4 measures. And then coming back into the D, da 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 ba da ba da ba da ba 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 ba. So second measure of the 3/4. If we take a look at the second two beats. They're just eighth notes. The first beat is our pick up the dog rhythm. Da 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 da. 1 E and a 2 and 3 and. 1 E and a 2 and 3 and. Again, make sure you see the tie. If we took out the tie, it would be da 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 da. But with the tie, da 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 da. Right? Then looking at 165, 1 E and a 2 and 3. Da 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 da. Then looking several measures ahead, we have the same rhythm kind of repeating a couple of times. Da 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 da. That big line is a big old list down to the A and O. You do not need to go through an entire scale precisely. It can just be like a big finger fall all the way down to the bottom. Make sure that you're staying on top of the tempo frequently. When we have longer rhythms like this, it's easy to fall back to stay behind. So make sure you're checking that out. Then at P, this is something that we looked at in our sectional, but kind of unsettling for the first three measures of P. The first two measures of P are the same, and then the third measure is a little bit different. So we have this 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 and 3 E, 1 E and a 2 and 3 E. For those first two measures. So again, it's 1, 2, 3, da 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 da. Then let's take a look at measure 182. We have first note on the beat. Then second beat is on the beat, which is why this is different from the first two measures of P, because the first two measures, the second beat has an eighth rest. But this time you're playing on the beat. 1, 2 and 3 E, 1, 2, 3. Then last measure, da 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 da. Da 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 da. All right, awesome. I hope that you are able to use this as a tool. Again, I apologize for not having an actual saxophone for you today. I would love if you have any questions and you want to go through stuff, you can take some time to play this together after you look at this and you feel like you have it really locked in. Absolutely. I would also recommend taking a listen to the piece and seeing how your part fits in with everyone else. All right, thanks. Good luck.